guys, welcome to this video, and today in this tutorial I'll be talking about how you can recreate this monochrome logo. So before I begin, I would like to also tell you guys what monogram is. A monogram is typically a matrix that's created by overlapping or combining shapes into one single symbol. So the most common example would be when people use their initials combined into a logo for a particular brand. So now I'll be showing you how you can recreate this logo. So the first thing you have to do is to create a new document. So for this video, I will be using this custom size document, which is 1000 by 1000 pixels, and I will be renaming my document to be Monochrome Logo. But you're free to choose any size document that Adobe Illustrator provides. As you can see it, there are already preloaded documents. So, but in case if you want to use the same size document that I'm using, just type in 1000 by 1000 in the width and the height options and change the dimensions to pixels. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is that I'll be making an ellipse, and I do not require the fill as of now. And I'll also be increasing the stroke size to 60 points. And I'll come over here to the center of my document. Click on Shift plus Alt to create this one circle. And now I'll be making a line. Now I'll be making a line which is the same stroke size as that of my circle. And I'll click on Shift so that I am able to make one straight line like this. And by using the Shift and the arrow keys, I'll just bring this line inward so that it intersects with the circle like this. I'll just bring this forward a little like that. So I'll select this circle, click on Alt and make another copy so that it intersects on the circle like that. You might have to adjust this a little, and done. So now use the direct selection tool to select this bottom anchor point. Click on Shift and select the right anchor point as well, and click on Delete or the backspace. So now after this circle has intersected with this line, so I'll be using the direct selection tool to select this bottom anchor point. Click on Shift and select this right anchor point, and I'll go ahead and also delete these two. And if you get something like this, that's okay. We just have to nudge this a little down so that it intersects with the shape like that. So now I'll be using the direct selection tool again, and over here in this path between this anchor point and this anchor point right here, so I'll be selecting this middle path and I'll deleting that as well so that I get something like this. So now I'll be using the pen tool and clicking over here in this anchor point, clicking on Shift to make one straight line like that, and I'll go ahead and click on Escape to get rid of the pen tool as well. And similarly, I'll be using the pen tool over here in this top anchor point and also extending this a little to the top like that. So we've made the basic shape so far, but the only thing that's left to do is that I'll be selecting all of this, going to Object, and clicking on Expand. Click on OK. And as you can see that this shape has all these parts, right? individual paths. So I want to combine all of them together. So I'll be going to this Pathfinder tool and clicking on this Unite Shape Mode so that it becomes into one single path like that. I'll select this again, go to Object, no wait. So once that's done, the only thing that's left to do is that I'll be selecting this anchor point, these two anchor points, no, just the top anchor points of these two, and nudging them a little forward like that. So once that's done, we can go ahead and also rotate this. Yeah, so I'll rotate this so that this faces the top like that. But make sure that you've selected all your parts like that, and then you rotate it up like that. Now once that's done, we can go ahead and also change the fill of this shape to any color of your choice. And there you go, we've made our monochrome logo. Now the only last thing that's left to do is to save our document. So to do that, we'll be going to File and clicking on Save As. So by default, our file name is going to be the same as our document name. So our document name is going to be the same as our file name, and our Save As type is going to be Adobe Illustrator. I highly recommend that we save our file in this format so that just in case if I want to make any further changes, I can easily do that by accessing my AI file, and we click on Save and we click on OK. So now that we've come to the end of our video, I hope you found this tutorial to be useful, and with a little practice you can make more such types of monochrome logo. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.